I think it's important that Indian squad starts caring for their players. Just everything that happened before the Asian Games of us going without a coach. So it was just mentally exhausting. And I do miss squash, but I'm pretty sure that the hunger will come back soon.
2018 was quite a busy year for you, you would say? Like overall, were you happy with the results or was it a mixed bag?
I think an athlete's never really happy or satisfied if you don't win a gold. But I think we have to look at the bright side. I think we went in from 2014 at the Commonwealth Games with 1 gold medal, and then we've come out with 2 silver medals at the Commonwealth Games. I would say it's been an exhausting year for all of us because people don't realize that other than the Asian and the Commonwealth Games, we do have our professional careers as well.
So when are we going to see you on the court again?
Soon. No, I think for me it was very important for me to try and bring back that motivation that I lacked after the Asian Games and Commonwealth Games. You suddenly go from a all-time high to an all-time low because you suddenly, you won 2 silvers, you won like a silver at the Asian Games, and then suddenly everything goes away and then you don't know what you're training for because last 4 years your goal has been the Asian Games and Commonwealth Games. So for me, it was very important for me to try and just take a seat back, enjoy myself, try and spend time with family, try and spend time with the husband, and then try and get that motivation back, try and see why I actually want to play squash. And I think that hunger is slowly coming back. So yeah, you'll see me soon.
The Squash Federation recently decided that they were gonna not keep a full-time coach. How do you feel about that?
See, to be honest, when I decided to take some time off, I shut everything to do with Indian squash in general because it's obviously there are a lot of things. As an athlete, you have obviously a lot of things that goes on in your system, and then just everything that happened before the Asian Games of us going without a coach, or everything of that sort. It was just mentally exhausting, and I think that also led to me wanting to take a break because it was just not about trying to win medals for the country. It was just the whole drama out of it, right? But obviously, this is not a long-term solution for Indian squash. There has to be a long-term solution. It's after myself, Joshna, and even Saurabh, there is no depth. After us, we really don't see a lot of juniors coming up. So I think that is the main concern, and I think for that we obviously need a proper structure, a proper program in place. Not when being controversial, I think it's very important for us to try and bring an international coach, be it for the junior level, the senior level, even the grassroots level. I think it's very important. More so also, I think it's important that Indian squad starts caring for their players. It's another thing to come. There's a coach who comes, who trains, goes away, comes, trains. I think you need to have that connect. The coach needs to care for its players. The coach needs to want the players to do well.
Would you ever consider becoming a coach yourself?
I would. I think that's the only way squash is going to go forward in the country is for myself, Joshna, and Saurabh to share a little knowledge with the juniors because we've seen our squash careers completely different from the people in India because we've never been in India and we've always stayed abroad, we've always done things differently.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the customized badges that you're all gonna have, and which one is yours?
So I think there are about 5, but I think what suits me most and what I've picked, and even the team and Adidas picked for me, was family. I think we all are here because of family, but my journey has been a lot of focus has been about how my family has always been there for me, supported me. And even through the tough times, I think, squash is not a very well-known sport in India. We don't have a lot of infrastructure, we don't have a lot of coaches. So for me to have become a better squash player than I was at 11 years old, it was very important for me to have moved out of the country. And at 13, before I even realized I wanted to become a professional squash player, my family did.